Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is, wherever you're at. It is a beautiful Saturday today, and we have a pretty haven't recorded a podcast episode in a minute now. You can see we've been growing out the hair, we've been growing out the beard, we've been growing in general. So it really doesn't get any better than that. But we're here today to talk about, speaking of growth, let's talk about growth and let's get a little bit more into it, especially with our men today. All right. So I'm not here to vent. I'm not here to piss anybody off. I promise. But men, brothers, fellas, we got to get back on top of our game. We got to get back on top of our game. We got to get back. I don't know what happened to the class and the maturity and the character and the respect and just all these different things I see on a daily basis are now being flaunted, disrespecting women, disrespecting people, um, just becoming a nuisance to society is kind of the trend now. But there's so much we need to work on as men. And again, I'm not even trying to say this in a hateful way, but I see too often men nowadays, fellas, brothers, people I'm cool with, people I'm not cool with anymore, people that I didn't cut off, all these different types of guys. Um, if there's something that I've definitely noticed over these last few years, is something that's going around, and it's very common amongst us men. It's having the lack of empathy, the lack of emotional intelligence and maturity to have a conversation about something that matters with another guy. Our ego would much rather us fall out than to fix something over something petty. Our ego would much rather us dog a woman because of some little shit we did, and our ego is just too brittle. Our ego is too sensitive to be trying to want and crave a life of somebody else, but behind the scenes, you're speaking negatively. There's so many different things that we shouldn't be doing as men, especially to each other, and especially like to our brothers and things like that. So, and look, hey, look, remember, I'm just a messenger. All right. I see this shit. We know this stuff is happening. We know that we'll talk. Like, let's say there's too many of us that walk around with some sort of projection towards another man that we do not want to accept. And I'm not saying we as in all of us. I'm not saying we as in including myself. And this is a way to project that. Fuck no. I'm saying we because I'm trying to help. I'm tired of seeing these grown ass men trying to talk down on somebody that's younger because they have confidence. I know not everybody has confidence. I'm not speaking down on those that don't have confidence. But if you don't have confidence as a man, stop trying to take it away from somebody that does. It's it's that simple. Like there's never been a time where I'm down bad, I'm not making no money, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. And the first thing that I thought was, damn, fuck him, he got it, fuck him. Oh, he got it, he this, he that, or you try to come up with something to say about another man just because you don't have nothing to say for yourself. So that's what I'm saying. People be getting mad because they think I'm talking shit, and sometimes I am talking shit. But sometimes I'm talking shit. It's really because we need to work on something, or because you really need to work on something. So I shouldn't be feeling like I can't go up to a grown ass man and try to talk to him and have a real conversation with him because I'm afraid of how a grown man is gonna react. That's not real. That's not realistic. And I'm not the type of dude that's just gonna hold something back because I'm afraid of how you're gonna react. Some years ago, yeah, now I'm not. I've seen people recently, face to face, in person, after we had came to some sort of disagreement online, and I still keep things respectful. I'm mature. I'm still a bigger person. So yeah, there's some guys I'm not cool with like that anymore, but I don't have nothing against them. I don't wish anything negative upon them. And that's the difference between a strong-minded character versus somebody who is weak-minded. Because when you're low, you're not going out and you're not projecting low on somebody else. So no matter when I'm low, no matter when I'm high or high, you're not going to see me trying to take anything away from anybody else that deserves it or that has worked for it. Just because we got into a disagreement, I'm not about to be spreading lies and rumors about you. That is not mature, man. That is not mature at all. That shit is not cute. We are grown ass men. Learn some accountability, learn some respect, learn some dignity, have some character, man. Learn some sympathy, learn some empathy. We need to continue to grow. All we doing now is trying to hate on everybody, trying to hate on each other, trying to take away from what another man is doing or trying to take away from another man's success when you don't even have your own. So that's all this is really about, man. I'm just sick of seeing us turn on each other. I'm sick of us turning on our people. I'm sick of men not being men. I'm sick of, like our brothers not being brothers. So much has changed, both good and bad, but I'm saying in terms of us, men and like our development and our character and personal growth and development, shit needs some work. Shit needs a lot of work. So don't be feeling offended when I get on here and I say stuff like this. Sometimes I'm talking shit. Sometimes I'm just saying things that need to be said. Hey, look, don't get mad at the messenger. I just say the things that happen. I just say the things that are real. I just say the things that people are afraid to say. Don't hate the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. There's a lot of weird shit going on that people are afraid to talk about. And then, me as a model, me being in the entertainment business, I understand that there's some things that I should not talk about. And I understand that there's some things that I do not talk about. But you have to understand the difference between the stuff that is ignorant and the stuff that is actually knowledgeable. Because we got grown ass men trying to we got grown ass men trying to cancel other grown ass men. We got grown ass men trying to say things that are not true behind somebody's back, but then deny it to that person's face. We're too grown. We're supposed to be way more mature. We're supposed to be way more responsible and a lot more aware than to be trying to act like this, bro. This is some girl shit. This is some girl shit. Like, we got some of these men walking into these places, they talking about where the hoes at. They talking about, man, where the bitches at, man. Look, man. I taught myself before I had to learn.